Hello, guess what? Today we're going to be talking about the aftermath from the Will Smith slap that was heard around the world. My name is Hakeem Brown, and this is Pop City Culture.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother. Welcome to the most listened to international podcast around the world. Hakeem and Reggie Brown are two young African-American boys speaking the truth. This is Pop City Culture.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Oh, my God, we got a show for you. I am Reggie Brown, the podcast. We're going to be talking about the Will Smith slap aftermath. That's right. Oh, my God. Man, I never seen nothing like it. So, I got so much stuff today, I don't know what to say. But here's my brother. I'm going to pass the baton off to him. Hakeem Brown.
Hey, thank you there, Reggie. Yeah, so, we are talking about the Will Smith smackdown. He slapped Chris Rock, who's almost 60 years old.
Right in the face.
And Will Smith is like, he did that Muhammad Ali movie, so that brother knows how to punch, don't he? Don't he, Reggie?
Oh, my God. It reminded me of that LL Cool J song, Mama Said Knock You Out. It was something.
Okay, Reggie, it ain't funny be saying it like that. But anyways, for those of you who don't know what happened.
I don't know why, because it's been big news.
Me and my brother were at the Oscars.
Mm-hmm.
We were back there sitting next to like Spider-Man. We could see Aquaman up there and stuff. We were right, Reggie?
Man, we had like a front row seat view.
We were having a good time.
Mm-hmm.
So,
fun.
I guess Samuel Jackson, he was there. We were looking at him. We saw Denzel Washington. We even got pictures of us with them. That was really cool.
Yeah,
so,
man. A lot of pictures.
What happened was...
Get to it.
Chris Rock, I'm sure the world knows now.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Rock made a joke about Jada Pinkett. She's having hair loss. She has something to do with hair loss. Something's going on with her. And Chris Rock said, can't wait to see G.I. Jane 2. It's coming out. Something like that.
Yep, and then it happened.
She made a face. She didn't like it. Will Smith, it was obvious he was what, Reggie?
He was laughing.
He was what, Reggie?
He was laughing.
Reggie, what was he doing?
The brother was laughing at the joke.
That's right. He was laughing.
Yeah, he was.
And then Jada gave him the side eye.
Say what? Oh, man.
Man, she looked like the dragon lady. She was dressed in green. She looked like she
looked like she holds the pants. She wears the pants, man.
All right, hang on. She gave him the side eye. Will went up there and smacked the crap out of Chris Rock.
Yeah, he did.
Now, for those of you who don't know, if you're not black,
I see a black fact coming up.
One thing you don't want to do is piss off a black woman.
Oh, you do not. Oh, man.
That's right. Our grandma's black.
Yeah, she is, I think.
Yep. When our grandma says jump, what do?
We be jumping like a kangaroo.
How high?
Very high.
That's right. Because black women don't fool around.
No, they don't.
They give you that side eye. They give you that look.
You better jump.
You better hope you don't get that look. That is like the look of death. And you better hope you're not on the receiving end of that. So Will Smith, he had to take care of business. He said, uh-oh.
He better go up there and take care of business and do that slapping.
Yeah, he said, uh-oh.
Yep.
I got the side eye. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
He went up there and took care of business. But flip side is, he was saying that he was defending the wife he loves.
He was.
And But
what?
Hey, it is what it is, I guess.
He was defending the queen, buddy. That's what he was doing.
I would tell you that smack was heard around the world. So me and my brother.
And then some. Okay, go on.
We get into it. Yeah, we got into it last night, arguing about it.
Yeah, we did.
And I was saying that was assault and battery.
I was saying he was defending his queen. That's what I was saying.
But Reggie, you say he was defending his wife. Because she's what?
She is the Black Queen Goddess.
Okay, so she's the Black Queen Goddess, and you got all this stuff. And you still say it's okay to smack somebody if they talk about your wife.
Yes, it's ghetto rules, dude.
Because it's what?
It's ghetto rules.
Okay, so ghetto rules.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, Will said, love will make you do crazy things.
I guess it will, man, but that's love, man. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to bring other black actors and athletes into this they say love makes you do crazy things, and it went too far.
Here we go.
So let's hope it doesn't go that far, because I would hate to see Will, get arrested, but arrested for something that was a lot worse.
Yo, man, I see where you trying to take this, but we ain't even got to take it there. Okay, so let's just stop this narrative now and move
Because he
on.
seems very fragile now.
Man,
very
he's still going
fragile. You know what I'm
He
saying?
ain't fragile, man. He's protecting his woman, man.
So,
you know?
so here's the thing.
What's the thing?
I was upset because Hollywood surrounded Will Smith. And like 90% of the audience, they just pampered him. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, Will. We understand. That was a horrible joke.
It was, man.
Shut up, Reggie. That joke wasn't even that bad. And Chris, let's understand something. Chris Rock said he didn't know that that Will Smith's wife had a problem with losing hair.
And like I said, I find that hard to believe. So,
Reggie, you think everybody knows, everybody can just read your mind, and you think they know what you're thinking, but they don't, okay? So,
listen,
you know what?
The bottom line is, I'm sure Chris Rock knew it. He's just trying to save face.
Okay. Anyways, moving on.
Yeah, you move on, man. Go on.
I didn't like the fact that a lot of the people in the audience didn't say nothing. They didn't say one thing when that slap happened.
Because they knew Will was right.
And when Will got the award, they stood up and gave him a standing ovation. Not all of them, but 90% of them. Because I was looking at the video, and other videos, and I was looking around the room when we were there. Some people did not stand up. I didn't stand up.
I stood up.
Well, good for you, Reggie. Good for you.
Yeah,
you
good.
want an Oscar or a chest to pin it on? Huh?
I want an Oscar.
Anyways, so Will Smith won the Oscar, and like we were saying yesterday, nobody, when nobody went to Chris's defense, nobody said, Chris, are you okay? Because you're the victim. You're the one who actually got physically assault and battered.
Listen, I'm saying the brother probably got what's coming to him because he insulted the black queen. I told you that.
So Reggie, you and I both heard that afterwards. They supposedly asked Will. They said, Mr. Smith, would you like to leave the Oscars? And he said, no, thank you.
I'm going to be honest. I think that's a big lie, I mean, picture it. They're actually going to ask him.
I know, right?
Come on.
That's what they're saying.
That's what they're saying.
Do you think he should have left?
I don't think he should have left. I think he should have stayed. I'm glad he did because he got his Oscar.
Well, I think she should have left.
Well, you're wrong.
But, Jim Carrey thinks he should have been arrested.
He's a hater.
And a lot of people, I'm sure a lot of people do, but all I've seen is Jim Carrey speak out on this. I'm going to have to stand with Jim Carrey. I mean, hey, Will Smith, he makes some good movies, but the bottom line is that's the thing.
What's the thing? Enlighten me, brother.
These actors are people.
Well, thank you, Captain Obvious.
And just because we see them on the screen, they're portraying an image. We see them in front of the camera, and they're trying to do their image. They go on all these talk shows late at night.
They need to come on Pop City Culture.
Yeah, they ought to come on Pop City Culture.
I know, right?
Yeah, but they go on all these talk shows to try to promote themselves and have this image. Do we really know what kind of a person these actors are?
Yes, I know.
No, nobody knows. Nobody knows these actors who they really are deep down inside unless you actually have a one-on-one relationship with them. Wouldn't you agree, Reggie?
Listen, I think the movies portray them one way, and if you get to know them, it's another way. So, yeah, there might be some truth to what you say.
Reggie, how many actors do you know?
A million actors.
Reggie, you don't know a million actors, so just shut up.
It's just I do.
You know quite a few, right?
Yeah.
Now you know Chris Rock.
Yeah, I do. Personally. Yeah.
And you know The Rock.
Yes.
Who used to be a wrestler, and now he makes all these awesome movies. You know him, right?
He sure does. Yeah, I know him though for a while.
Yeah, so we have like a small circle. I mean, Reggie, you don't know him like you know me. You know him like, hey, what's up, man? How's it going? I saw you here and there, right?
We are on a first name basis.
I mean, do you have a close bond?
Yes, I do. I feel I do.
Why?
Because we both megastars. That's why.
Okay, Reggie. Okay.
Yeah.
So
what? Well, go on. I gotta hear what you're gonna say next.
The thing is, we gonna get back to this.
Yeah, we can go back to it.
When Chris Rock got slapped and he went backstage, there was another black person who put this whole extravaganza on. That was his night to shine, to look good. Will Smith ruined it, of course, but the police were there and they asked him, Mr. Rock, would you like to press charges? And I guess Chris Rock said no because, he says, no, it's fine. But why? Why do you think he said no?
Because he knew he should not have said that joke.
Reggie, he didn't admit to anything. He didn't say he did anything wrong.
He didn't say he did anything right either.
He probably didn't want to press charges because he didn't want the hassle. He didn't want all that drama. And, he's got a show to do, and he can't sit there and keep running the court back and forth. So he just took it, and that's it.
Man, he can't take Will Smith. You know what I'm saying?
Reggie, do you know Chris Rock comes from Jersey?
No, I didn't know that. That's real news to me.
Yeah, so who do you think's tougher? Somebody from Philly or somebody from Jersey?
Philly, man, because Philly, they all down in Philly, you know what I'm saying?
You know who I think?
Who?
Who do you think's stronger?
Will Smith, fool. I mean, Will Smith was Muhammad Ali.
Who do you think would win in a fight, Reggie, between Will Smith and Chris Rock?
It would be Will Smith hands down. Now you tell me, brother, who do you think would win?
Be honest with you.
Be honest, brother.
The one who wins the fight,
Yeah? Mm-hmm.
in my opinion,
Yeah?
is the one who walks away.
That's the stupidest thing I ever heard in my life, man.
Shut up, man. That's the only way you win. You walk away, man. You don't sit there because when you fight, nobody wins. And Chris Rock, in my opinion, he's a winner. He's a classy man. He's the guy who set a precedent saying, you know what? I don't have to respond to something like that. I'm above that.
Man, I don't care what you say. He ain't above nothing, man. He got slapped, and that's it.
Whatever there, Reggie. So, it seems like when I saw that smackdown and nobody did nothing, then they gave him a standing ovation when he got his Oscar. We're talking about Will Smith got his Oscar. From what I saw, it seems like Hollywood is above the law. It's like a whole different category there, man. I mean, they witnessed a crime, assault, and battery, and they didn't even confront it,
Because they knew Will Smith was in the right. That's why Hakeem.
Well, this is the thing.
What?
I'm thinking, what if Chris was white?
What if he was, man? What if he was?
Would Will Smith have went up there and smacked him in the face, and would he even not be in jail?
I don't know. The white guy probably would have been laying on the ground. Chris, sort of tough.
This is the other thing. What if he smacked a woman?
Well, that ain't cool. That ain't cool.
You know?
I know what you're saying, man. That ain't cool. Yeah, you don't hit women.
Reggie, here's the thing. This is what bothers me.
What bothers you?
Because if our boy Will Smith assaulted a woman, assault and battery, slapped her across the face as hard as he did, people would stand up for that woman and say, you don't have the right to slap a woman. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are putting your hands on a woman?
Man, that's because men are not supposed to hit women.
But unfortunately,
what?
Chris Rock was a black male.
And
he got smacked across the face, and people just said,
What?
Eh.
I know what you're saying. What?
Just another black Negro, African American. It's okay.
No.
Black on black crime.
Man, you just did not go there, man.
Listen,
What?
Reggie, this is when I think there's a double standard. A double standard
Like what? Explain it.
of between male and female, or whatever you want to call it. There's just a double standard.
Why are you saying this?
Because had Chris Rock been a woman, I don't think Will would have sat in that Oscar seat for the rest of the night. They would have escorted him out.
Yes, he would have, because you don't hit women. But, what if she was a black woman? What about that? Huh?
It don't matter if she's a black woman or not.
Hey, I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there.
Shut
man.
up, Reggie. You sound stupid.
Man, you sound stupid. Stop saying I'm
No,
stupid.
Reggie, you sound stupid.
Man, I got a problem with you calling me stupid every time we get on this talk show. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the other thing is this.
What?
Here's the other thing.
Go on. I gotta hear this.
I don't think a lot of people know this, especially a lot of white people.
Go on, what?
Will Smith, when he went up on stage
Yeah?
and he slapped Chris Rock,
Yeah, what about it?
he did it with an open hand.
So, I don't know what you're saying. What?
You don't know what an open hand slap is to a black person?
No.
Reggie?
No, I don't know. Is there something significant to it?
Okay, so an open hand slap goes back to slavery time.
I didn't know that.
You see, back in the slavery time, if you had a dog or some wild animal, you'd smack the whatever out of that animal. If it assaulted you or bit you or didn't do what you say, you slap the dog down. You slap it because it's an animal. It's below anything. It is the scourge of the earth, an animal. I mean, you got no respect for an animal. We go around and we kill them and we eat them. We got no respect for animals, so you slap that animal as hard as you can because it's just an animal. Back in the slavery time, they considered animals soulless, lifeless, decrepit, degenerate little animals. And there was only one thing worse than one of those animals.
And what was this, my brother? Do tell.
Do you know what that is, Reggie?
Was it black, colored, Negro, African American?
Yeah, but they weren't called African American back then, Reggie. They were just called black and Negro. And they had another word for it we're not going to say here on the air.
Oh, no.
So to slap a slave, which is what they were, with an open hand, that was telling the black slave, you are worthless. You better be obedient, and you better listen to me, you degenerate little animal.
Man, that would not go down good in these days.
So it is the most insulting thing a person can do back in slavery time. It is the worst thing. Man, to be called the N-word isn't even as worse as being slapped with an open hand, and then somebody turn their back to you, knowing you are helpless and can't do nothing because you're just a slave. You got no power, and walk away. Strutting their feet like they just, like a dog that just pooped on the ground and he's kicking their feet, like they do. It's so disrespectful beyond anything. So,
Yeah, I hear you.
for those of you who don't know this is a little educational experience. This is what an open hand slap on a black man means. What do you think, Reggie? Give me your thoughts.
Well, I think Chris Rock should be happy he didn't give him a double-handed open hand slap.
Reggie, shut up, man. Nobody can hit you. Reggie,
What is it? What?
there is no double hand slap, so shut up. And
You
you're an
shut
idiot
up.
for saying something like that.
Man, you're an idiot.
Because the bottom line is,
What?
there's no excuse for violence.
Okay.
He
okay.
even, and I'm going to say it again.
What?
Chris Rock said he did not know Jada had a medical problem.
But a lot of people
So if he doesn't know
disagree
she's
with
got
that.
a medical problem, how can you hold him accountable? Comedians roast people. That's what they do.
But don't you think there's got to be a limit to what they say, and they got to be precautious for people's feelings?
Now,
right?
now, supposedly on the books, an act of violence, people can get stripped of the Oscars because of the Me Too movement. So, Will Smith get his trophy taken away, his little Oscar? Nobody knows, man. Nobody really knows. But, like me and my brother said, we don't think he should get his Oscar taken away because he did an excellent performance in King Richard.
Agreed.
That was an awesome movie. I had to watch it twice. In fact, we went to a special screening, and we went with Denzel Washington. It was awesome. So, the bottom line is Weinstein, he didn't get his Oscar taken away. Roman Polanski, he didn't get his Oscar taken away. So, Will Smith shouldn't get his Oscar taken away, but there should be some consequences.
Consequences like what?
I don't know, maybe banned for so many years
Man,
or
you're dreaming.
kicked out of the academy. But I mean, we're gonna have to see. We're supposed to be a forgiving country.
Yeah, so start forgiving there, brother.
We're supposed to be a forgiving nation, a forgiving people, right? Right, Reggie?
Yes, we are. We are supposed to be forgiving. Yes. Okay.
So,
What?
when Will smacked Chris, what that meant for black people. What did it mean for you? Were you embarrassed?
I was proud, man. Like I told you, he stood up for his black queen, man. That's why.
Because he stood up for his what?
Black queen, man.
Okay, Reggie. Reggie, this is like in a circle. Anyways,
It ain't in no circle. I'm speaking the truth.
for some people, and we got emails and we got texts here. So the majority of people said for black men, it shows that black men have no self-control. Now, Will Smith, his image is obviously going to be tarnished.
So say you, man.
No,
I don't know, because I think it only helped him because he stood up. He's brave.
and it, what the sad thing though is, Reggie.
What's the sad thing?
Sad thing is,
What is it?
after that incident, it took all the fun out of the air, and it took the shine away from everybody there who was going to get an award next. And that's sort of too bad.
It made people realize you shouldn't be making fun of somebody's wife.
But you know what, Reggie?
What?
You know what time it is?
It is time for the words of wisdom. Oh yeah. Take it away, my brother.
When we see something horrible, it is hard to take that image from our memory away. It is ingrained and stained and burned in our memory forever. We all, as a world, saw something in real time. We saw a black on black crime committed by a beloved African-American actor who has had much success until now. He was highly regarded as black royalty, but after this incident where he assaulted Chris Rock, a man who's nearly 60 years old, his image has been tarnished. He was once regarded as a fine young man, articulate, bright, well-spoken. But will he be regarded as ghetto trash? That's the big question. It would be a shame to let 30 years of success and accomplishments to be thrown down the drain for one lack of self-control caught on video. I gotta be honest with you. Violence is never the answer to anything. And what Will Smith did was a violent crime. We all saw it. There's no denying it. A violent crime, and at that moment, he seemed to have no remorse. I don't know what is ahead in the future for Mr. Smith. I only hope and wish him the best. As for Mr. Rock showed pure class after the incident. He is a professional, and I feel bad that this incident will be memed that the whole world will make fun of. But I am sure Mr. Rock is tough-skinned. After all, his name says it all. He is strong as a rock and a Jersey boy. And those are my words of wisdom.
Thank you for those words of wisdom, my brother. That's right, Chris Rock is a rock, and Will Smith did what had to be done anyways. You know, we're both here. We say our sides. We say our piece. We may not see eye to eye, but I respect what you got to say because you respect what I got to say. That being said, it is time to close out our show. And I'm going to pass the baton off to you. Take it away, my brother.
Thank you for joining us here on Pop City Culture, and thank you for making us one of the most listened to podcasts around the world. Our success is your success. Listen, everybody, you can download our past podcasts and enjoy them any time of the day, morning, noon, and night. I'll see you next time here on Pop City Culture, where we give you 3 cups of sunshine and what, Reggie?
A pinch of attitude.
And as always, be kind and affectionate to one another. Remember whose you are. Peace.
Yo, man, I don't care what you say. The ratings for the Oscars had been down for years and years. And I think next year it's going to go back up because they're gonna want to see what happens, because you never know what's going to happen now. It's like a free-for-all. Anyways, wishing y'all peace and love. See y'all next time here on Pop City Culture. For kids, by kids. Well, all right.